Hi, Kimberly. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. What's the negative habit that you want to work on?
My initial gut reaction immediately was negative, like self-talk or self-thinking.
Okay. And so if you didn't have these negative thoughts in your head, what would be going through your head?
Um, just knowing that I'm capable, that I'm able to do things, that I'm a leader, and that there aren't these roadblocks.
Okay, great. So the first step is to set a goal. So how about something like what you said, like, I know I am a capable leader.
Okay,
That sound exciting to you? Would that be an exciting thing to really feel and know?
that is yes.
So when you say that, I know I am a capable leader, how possible does that feel, or how true does that feel right now from 0 to 10, where 0 is you feel like that's totally not true, and a 10 is you totally believe it?
Um, hmm. I'd say I'm probably an 8.
Okay, so you pretty much believe it, you mean then?
I do. I believe it.
Okay, now double check with your gut, because I know that in our minds, we kind of know that all things are possible, but when you check into how true it feels, does it feel like an 8?
Um, I guess there's probably some hesitation. I know these things, but then immediately the thoughts come in of, whether it's comparison or just past failures, that it comes in, and I immediately start picking away at it. And so I know, because I have had wins in the past, that I know that I am a capable leader. But somehow right now I feel like these things are in my way. And so probably right now it's more like a 6.
Okay, somewhere in that 6 to 8 range, depending on how you think of it. Okay. Okay, great. So listen in, and what does the negative voice in your head say that tells you this can't happen or this is not true?
Um, Maybe that I'm not worthy, um,
Hmm?
that I don't work hard enough.
All right, so when you hear that voice saying, I'm not worthy, I don't work hard enough, how do you feel? What's the
Defeated.
okay? And where do you feel that defeated feeling in your body?
Stomach, my stomach.
Okay. Okay, so now connect with that defeated feeling in your stomach. Drift back to an earlier time when you felt the same way. Could be recently or long ago. What's the first memory that pops up?
Of feeling defeated.
Yep.
Interviewing for a job that I didn't get.
Okay. And can you see that as kind of like a snapshot of that time?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, perfect. So now get out your oils. I want you to
Hmm.
put a drop of lavender, a drop of stress away, and a drop of frankincense all in your palm. Just
Okay.
one drop of each.
Okay.
Rub your hands together like so. Put them up to your nose. Close your eyes and breathe the oil into that memory. So picture that memory of that time when you were interviewing. Breathe the oil into that memory and notice what happens.
Hmm.
What do you notice?
Just feels lighter.
Okay. And what happened to the visual of the memory?
Um, it just didn't feel as heavy. It didn't feel as dark.
Mm-hmm. Okay, perfect. So this is what we mean by the memory is starting to break apart. The memory complex is starting to dissolve. So, okay, so let that go. We're going to go back to your goal and say, I know I'm a capable leader.
I know I'm a capable leader.
How possible does that feel now?
Closer to 8.
Okay, great. All right, listen in again. What else is a negative voice saying that tells you this can't happen or this is not true?
Um, I guess one of the things that I struggle with is the I've been a stay-at-home mom for 16 years, and sometimes I feel like I hold myself back because I feel like I wouldn't be a good enough mom if I did these other things, if I focused on my business more.
Okay. Okay. So that thought, I wouldn't be a good enough mom if I did these other things. How do you feel when you hear that voice, that thought?
Sad.
Okay.
And a little bit restricted. Like I know that I'm bigger than that, but I just feel like it is
Okay.
restricting.
Let's start with the sad, since that's the first thing you went to. Where do you feel that sadness in your body?
In my heart.
Okay, so connect with this sad feeling in your heart.
Mm-hmm.
Drift back to an earlier time when you felt the same way. What's the first memory that pops up?
Probably missing out on one of my kids' activities because I had to make different choices.
Is there a specific memory that's coming to mind?
A music program.
Okay. So get out your inner child oil.
Okay.
Put a drop of inner child on your palm.
Okay.
Rub your hands together. Put it to your nose. Close your eyes. Breathe into that memory. So connect with that memory of that specific time when you felt sad that you couldn't go to that music program. Breathe into that memory, into that image, and watch what happens. Until something shifts. What do you notice?
It kind of did the same thing, just kind of dissipating a little bit.
Great. Okay, so let that go. Go back to your goal. Say, I know I'm a capable leader.
I know I'm a capable leader.
Okay, and how possible does that feel now? How true does that feel?
I'd probably say 8 still.
Okay. All right, listen in. What else is the negative voice saying that tells you that's not true or it can't happen?
Just that I don't know. I guess I just keep going. I see other people's successes and don't know that I'm worthy of them.
How do you feel when you hear that voice saying, I see other people's successes and I don't know if I'm worthy of them? How do you feel?
Kind of trapped.
Okay, where do you feel that trapped feeling in your body?
Probably in my chest again.
Okay, drift back to an earlier time when you had this same trapped feeling in your chest. What's the first memory that pops up? Feeling trapped.
A conversation with my husband about feeling like that I needed to do more and trying to express that my dreams are bigger than what we're living right now.
Okay. Okay, so take a drop of release oil. Same thing, put a drop on your palm. Breathe into that memory. Close your eyes. Just picture that conversation you're having with your husband, that trapped feeling in your chest. Breathe the oils into that memory. Deep inhalations until you notice something shift. What do you notice?
It's good. Yeah. It's not heavy. It's not heavy, and it like I felt like I kind of sat taller.
Yeah, you felt your posture kind of straighten and
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Okay, good. So great. Say the goal again. So say, I know I am a capable leader.
I know I'm a capable leader.
How possible or true does that feel now?
Probably closer to 9 or 10.
Okay, so check in, listen in. Is there anything else the negative voice is saying that tells you this can't happen or it's not true?
Um, I think the only other thing I think of is that I don't work hard enough.
Okay, when you hear that voice saying, I don't work hard enough, how do you feel?
Um, like, I don't know, sluggish. Like it pulls me down. It pulls me down.
Okay, so you kind of this sluggish, downward feeling. Try to find a feeling or emotion word that captures that.
Um,
Depressed, defeated, um, helpless, powerless.
yeah, I guess to me, maybe more overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed. Okay. Okay. And where do you feel that overwhelmed feeling in your body?
Probably more on like shoulders,
Mhm.
like tense.
Okay. Drift back to an earlier time when you had the same overwhelmed feeling in your shoulders.
Mm.
What's the first memory that pops up?
A big event I just put on recently.
Okay. Okay. So let's see. Take another drop of stress away, and just to kind of refresh, you're getting a lot of oils on your hands now, so you don't need much, but another drop of stress away.
Okay.
Same thing. Rub your hands, close your eyes, breathe into that memory of that time, that big event you put on, and that overwhelmed feeling. Just breathe it into that experience, that memory, until you notice a shift.
Mm.
What do you notice?
Um, I almost feel more energized.
Mm-hmm. Good. And what happened to the memory of that event?
It was brighter. Like,
Okay. Yep.
yeah, I wasn't picking it apart.
Good. Okay. Back to your goal. Say, I know I'm a capable leader.
I know I'm a capable leader.
And how true does that feel now?
Probably closer to a 10.
Okay. All right. So let's just double check. So you made a lot of progress. We cleared out a lot of things. Let's just double check. Listen in. Is there anything else that negative voice is saying that tells you this isn't true? Can't happen.
That I'm not a great communicator.
Okay. Right. How do you feel when you hear that voice saying, I'm not a great communicator?
Defeated.
Mm-hmm. Where do you feel that in your body?
Probably more in my stomach.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now drift back to an earlier time when you had this same defeated feeling in your stomach. What's the first memory that pops up? Could be recently or long ago.
A conversation with my mom.
Okay, so you probably have enough oil on your hands still, so go ahead and just breathe into that memory. Just remember that conversation with your mom. Breathe the oils into that memory until you notice something shift. What'd you notice?
It dissipated a bit, and I saw the good parts of the conversation more than the ones that I think of, like when I initially said the conversation with her.
Right. Yep. Okay. And are you starting to get any new positive attitude coming in, or a new mindset about yourself?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's check in again. And when you say that now, I know I'm a capable leader, how true or possible does that feel now?
It feels pretty possible.
Okay. Okay, we're just going to double check. So listen in. Is there anything else the negative voice is saying that tells you that's not true or that can't happen?
I can't think of anything.
Okay, great. So that's our goal. Our goal is to basically do as many rounds as needed until there's just silence in there, which is kind of what you wanted. You wanted there to not be that negative chatter that's telling you to do it. So that's great. So now we're going to form an affirmation that expresses this new mindset. So the affirmation could be the same as the goal. I know I'm a capable leader, or through this process, if there's a new way of expressing that you'd like to use for your affirmation, you can put that in.
Okay.
What affirmation would you like to have? Because we're going to be saying this a few times a day for a few days.
You know, I guess I wouldn't just limit it to being a leader. I think I would say, I know I'm capable of pursuing my dreams.
Nice. And we're going to play with this a little bit. And as you say it, it could come out in different ways as well. So you could say that, I know I'm capable of pursuing my dreams. You could also just say, I'm pursuing my dreams.
Okay.
Say, which one feels more kind of like exciting to you?
Pursuing, not just capable of, pursuing sounds better.
So I am pursuing my dreams.
Okay.
Okay. Now, we're going to do the affirmation in a power pose. So power pose, there's 3 main poses. So I'm going to have you stand up.
Okay.
So you're going to try putting your arms up like so, like a runner, and say, I am pursuing my dreams.
I am pursuing my dreams.
Now try it with your hands on your hips like Wonder Woman and say, I am pursuing my dreams.
I am pursuing my dreams.
Which one feels more that you like better?
My hips.
Okay, great. So now take a drop of Believe oil.
Okay.
And same thing, going to put a drop in your palm.
Okay.
And smell it. Put your hands on your hips and say, I am pursuing my dreams.
I am pursuing my dreams.
And say that a few times.
I am pursuing my dreams. I am pursuing my dreams.
Awesome. Now smell the oil again. And then hands on hips and say it again 3 times.
I am pursuing my dreams. I am pursuing my dreams. I am pursuing my dreams.
Good. Do it again.
I am pursuing my dreams. I am pursuing my dreams. I am pursuing my dreams.
Okay, great. How's that feel?
Feels good.
Fantastic. Okay, you can sit back down again. Okay, and then the last step is to see if there's a positive action that you need to take that will put you in the direction of pursuing your dreams. So what's the first thing? Could be a conversation you can have with someone. It could be sitting down and writing out your goals or dreams. What's the next step, action step that's going to bring you closer to your dreams?
I think writing them out would be the best option.
Great. Okay, so when are you going to do that?
In the next 24 hours.
Fantastic. Okay, and do I have permission to follow up with you? I want to check in with you every day for the next 3 days, because your homework is to do what you said. Also, morning and night, I'm going to have you smell the oil, smell your Believe, get into that power pose, and set your timer for 2 minutes. 2 minutes in the morning, 2 minutes at night. Just say your affirmation as you smell your oil in your power pose.
Okay.
Right? And then I'll
all of the oils, or just Believe?
just Believe.
Okay.
Just Believe, and do that. It's a good way to start your day, and it's also a good way to end your day.
Okay.
And I can communicate with the Facebook message with you, right? Is that a good way?
Yes, absolutely.
Great. Okay. And do I have permission to use this session for training?
Yes.
Great, great. So I'm going to use it. It might end up on a webinar, or it might end up in part of the training program, because in the training program, we really like to have people just kind of see lots of demos of, moving beginning to end through a process, and you did great.
Thank you.
So, okay, great. Well, have a great day, and I will check in with you tomorrow.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Hi, Kimberly. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Great. It's been about 6 days since our session, and the goal you worked on was really to kind of get rid of those negative voices in your head that was kind of robbing your confidence. So tell me how you've been doing since that day.
Amazing. I was trying to figure out how to sum it up in words, really, but I have a different source of energy than I had before, a different motivation. Like I remember telling you that I kind of felt like I know I'm capable of these things, but literally just feeling like this blockage and this wall in front of me. And I think I just had frozen in so many ways. And so literally from the time we hung up last time, I just feel more capable, feel more energy, and more excited to just get things done. And like, it just has honestly kind of blown my mind.
That's beautiful. Yeah, we did a lot. That was a short but intense session. We did 5 rounds, so we really cleared out a lot of stuff. Now, do you remember any of the memories that you went back to? Have you thought about them since then, or have you kind of just let all that go and kind of getting on with life? Like, where are you?
I I did find myself there was one in particular. I had talked about a memory with my mom that I think that I was trying to figure out how it was possible that this was actually working. That I was kind of rehashing it and trying to see, and then I just chose not to let myself go there. Um, Honestly, like when I revisited that, I felt like there were more positive voices saying, we don't have to go there. It's okay. You're an okay communicator. Like, all of these things are okay. Um, that was a gift. Yeah, it was good.
That's beautiful. Yeah, so it's kind of like that's what it means when a memory is reconsolidated. You go back and think about it, but you can't think about it in the same way because your thoughts and voices and the meaning of it has really kind of changed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful. And you also said that you were going to like write down your goals. So tell me about that. Have you had a chance to get any clarity on where you want to go next or what your goals are?
Yeah, I think I'm still definitely working through them. I felt like it was kind of a concrete thing, like I'm going to sit down and write out these goals. And I definitely did sit down and write out goals, but I think that I was at that point thinking I was writing out goals from that perspective. And when you're in this different mindset, the goals look different. And so I found that it was taking a lot more working through what are they. And in fact, things that I thought the goals were here, and now I'm realizing they're really here, or even higher. And really, wanting to sit with my husband and kind of go through with him and help him understand where this is.
Yeah, so it sounds like you kind of got used to what it felt like to set goals before, but now that you're coming from a new mindset, you realize you kind of need to approach everything from this more like, hey, I can do this. Maybe I should do higher. Maybe I need to reevaluate where I really want to go.
Right, exactly.
So what I'm hearing is your energy is up, your enthusiasm, your hopefulness that you can reach goals. And when you go back to think about things that used to bother you, you can't think about them the same way. Those are kind of the main things I'm hearing.
Right, for sure.
Great. So is this something you would recommend to others?
Absolutely. In fact, I found that I dove into the book just trying to understand more and trying to just see how I can share. We utilize oils all the time in our home for everyday stuff, but I've not fully grasped the emotional side of it. And so I'm really excited to see if I can do this in 6 days. What's ahead. I'm excited.
Absolutely. Well, it's absolutely something you could learn to do. It's not difficult. Nothing I did with you was anything other than just those steps that are laid out. So it does take a little stretch to understand how it could work so quickly, and because it's kind of changes people's perspective on what's possible, but you can absolutely learn it. I encourage you to try some more sessions on yourself, try it with your daughter. Any questions, just reach out to me and I will help you get the next level of training.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time.
You're very welcome. Thank you. I'll talk with you later.
All right.